Who's gonna win this year's GBB? 25 of the best beatboxers in the world will compete for this year's title, but only one shall take the crown. Let's take a look at the beatboxers that are lined up for this year's GBB.
So we are going on the Beatnation.
First up, we have one of the greatest and most influential beatboxers of our generation. The one, the only, Spencer X. Just kidding, it's Napalm.
You can't roll like this, like.
Napalm, whose real name is Neil Patrick Harris, I meant Neil Patrick Meadows, is a 25-year-old beatboxer that started beatboxing at the age of 16 when he first watched Greg Patillo, and he hasn't stopped since. He first burst into superstardom at the 2015 World Championships and has gone on to become a legend and an all-time great in the beatbox scene. Napalm has won a lot of great titles throughout his career, most notably winning the American Beatbox Championships twice and becoming the Vice World Champion in 2015. Napalm is definitely no stranger to the GBB stage, being the 2016 Vice Solo Champion and 2017 Solo Champion. He has also achieved 3rd place in the tag team category alongside his tag team partner Kenny Urban, together called K-Palm. Napalm qualified for this year's GBB by winning 10th place in the 2020 GBB Wildcard competition. Where do I even begin about Napalm's strengths? Napalm has literally changed the beatbox scene as a whole, blowing us all away with his crazy liberal techniques, most notably his sub-bass. But people tend to forget that Napalm isn't just all about liberals. No, he has crazy technical ability and uses polyrhythm in such a genius way. Besides that, he has such an amazing stage presence. The crowd and the judges engaged whenever he steps on stage.
How?
To be honest, there's not much I can say when it comes to Napalm's flaws. Although he lacks in melodic routines, Napalm still knows how to keep his routines catchy and memorable. I don't know, this is hard to say. I would say his weakness is probably Codfish? Alexinu? I don't know. Kenozen? Yup, French beatboxers pretty much, including Codfish.
What you gonna do when I come for you?
Whatever it may be, Napalm is still gonna rock the GBB stage and be a real contender for the finals. And hey, who knows, we may find a flaw there.
Making usage of the useless.
Next up, we have the flow master himself, ELISII.
I'm back to win it again.
Giancarlo Luigi ELISII is a 23-year-old Canadian technical beatboxer. ELISII is the 2-time Canadian Beatbox Champion, winning the titles consecutively in 2017 and 2018. ELISII also won the famous Shootout Beatbox Battle in 2017.
Like a cigarette.
ELISII only participated in the GBB once, placing in the top 16 of the solo category, performing an extremely memorable elimination round. ELISII qualified for this year's GBB by placing 8th among the 2020 GBB wildcards. ELISII is known for his clean tech and unstoppable flow, along with his extremely laid-back stage presence, making him one cool performer to watch. He has his own special sound which he calls double clicks, which is different from collapse. Apart from his technical sound set, ELISII also dwells in melodic routines that adds musical elements to his beatboxing style. Although ELISII has unmatchable flow with his techniques, it sometimes seems that it can be going on forever. In other words, it can get too much tech. This is evident in his battle against Beart in the kickback battles in which he lost. But whatever the case, we know ELISII has improved throughout these few months and that he has so much more to show on the GBB stage. He'll definitely be one of the favourites to win the title. Next up, we have the legend himself, 2H.
So what? I don't give a...
2H is a 27-year-old South Korean beatbox legend who started beatboxing at the age of 13. He brings back the good old school flow, and he is one of the reasons why GBB is such an anticipated event.
Baby, come and be the brothers on the point.
Although 2H is considered a legend in the scene, it's hard to believe that 2H has only won one competition, or at least one well-known competition, and that is the 2010 South Korean Beatbox Championships. 2H has been a part of GBB for quite a while, placing 3rd in solos back in 2013 all the way to top 8 in 2017. Out of all his years, his best achievement in the GBB was in 2014 where he placed vice champion for the solo battles. 2H qualified for this year's GBB by placing 9th in the 2020 GBB wildcard competition.
Bring it down.
2H has an amazing old school style, which is so unique that it ironically sounds fresh to the ears of listeners. He also has an amazing sense of structure and sound placement, paired together with his amazing sound set, like his double voice and his super clean snare.
Three, two, one, 3, 2, 1.
2H's weaknesses, well, we hate to say this, but as much as we respect the old school style, it is nonetheless a bit old-fashioned for today's battling standards. 2H lacks modern battle demeanors, such as countering, and he doesn't have a new school flow. For example, you can see this weakness when you see his battles against Alexino and Unknown. 2H lacked the battle charisma as compared to the others, while his opponents easily countered 2H. Although the new school style isn't necessarily better than the old school style, having an old school style does pose some disadvantages, as you could see. But 2H is still a force to be reckoned with. His weaknesses aren't actually as much as a problem as it sounds, as he is still much loved by the judges and the community alike. We here at Beatnation are personally excited to see this beatbox veteran make a comeback to this GBB stage.
I just send again.